Well, at this hour, a lot of people in the area are still very frustrated and worried that parts of eastern Iowa might turn into food deserts. That's right. We first told you about the big announcement from Hy-Vee yesterday. Hy-Vee is going to be closing two of its big stores in eastern Iowa in the KWW viewing area, and that's going to be effective in June. One will be First Avenue Hy-Vee store in Cedar Rapids, the other the Logan Avenue Hy-Vee in Waterloo. Both stores will be permanently closed in the month of June. With that in mind, let's go live right now to KWW reporter Daniel Perot with reaction, Daniel, that I know you've picked up today from the city leaders, also some of the shoppers, about the stunning announcement of the closures of these two big Hy-Vee food stores.
Ron, there's certainly a lot of disappointment. Hy-Vee says the stores did not meet their sales goals over the last several years. The news coming as a shock to city leaders who are now working to mitigate the impact of that closure, and shoppers will have to find somewhere else to go to buy their groceries or fill their prescriptions.
It's a necessity that people need this store down at this end of town.
Mike Hopner uses the Logan Hy-Vee every month for food and prescriptions. The idea of having to trek somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm mad about it.
Part of the frustration for Waterloo city leaders and Hopner, the $40 million in recent investment to the area, including a new apartment complex, senior facility, and daycare center.
They're building all this stuff out here. All these people are going to start coming here, and as they start closing stuff down.
The nearest grocery store now, All In Grocers, is nearly 2 miles away, meaning this could be classified as a food desert. Luke Elzinga says the closure could put healthy foods out of reach for those who live in the area.
That's just going to make it harder for those families who are struggling. Because if you're buying your groceries at a convenience store, you're paying higher prices.
To say I'm disappointed would be a huge understatement.
Cedar Rapids Mayor Tiffany O'Donnell says she and city leaders were blindsided. Hy-Vee came to them with concerns about the First Avenue store a year ago, but she says they were able to negotiate a 5-year extension.
This is a community that has been committed to them for over 2 decades, and it feels like they are abandoning this neighborhood.
Mayor O'Donnell says they plan to ask Hy-Vee to help ease the effects on the community.
There are people who will be deeply affected by this closure. We're committed as a city to making sure we can help fill those gaps.
Shoppers will soon have to travel miles more just to get the basics.
If it can make it across town, why can't it make it out here?
Yeah.
I mean, you got 63 that runs up and down here all day long, people coming in and out of here.
Mayor O'Donnell says the Cedar Rapids Development Department is already hard at work looking for and meeting with potential partners to fill that space. She also says they plan to seek community feedback, not just for what resources are needed in this transition period, but what ultimately goes in that space. In Waterloo, Daniel Perot, News 7, KWWL.
Now, Daniel, thanks for the update tonight. By the way, Waterloo Mayor Quentin Hart says he has asked Hy-Vee management if there's anything that can be done in light of the upcoming closure out on Logan Avenue. He says they will continue to reach out to Hy-Vee, but also, of course, they're going to be searching for some new local opportunities to help support the citizens of Waterloo.